Welcome to solverfy.
So to find the roots to these equations, we're just going to set the factors equal to 0 or solve these little simple ones here. So x minus 2 equals 0. All we're going to do is add 2. So if you see x minus 2, then your real root is just 2. Like, you're just going to change that from -2 to 2 because all you're doing is adding a 2 to the other side. So for number 2, I would be subtracting the 3 from both sides to get x equals 3. On number 3, we have two factors. So the first factor is just x. That's what we call just like the simple answer. It's going to be, you just set that factor equal to 0. It's called the trivial answer, the trivial 0. X equals 0. So if you've ever seen x by itself, then one of my roots are going to be 0, and the other one, x minus 4, well, we'd solve for x and get x plus 4. The next one, we're going to have two factors, so two zeros. X minus equals -1, right? So set that equal to 0. Subtract 1 from both sides. The next one, set that equal to 0. Subtract or add 3 to both sides. So x equals 3. On number 5, they haven't factored this one, so we need to factor that first. So factors of -2, that would give you +1. So plus 2 minus 1. And that means my x equals -2 and x equals 1. Set the factors themselves equal to 0. On number 6, we've got that trivial answer again out here. Okay, so one of my answers is going to be 0. X minus 9 could give a 0 of 9. And now we need to solve this 2x plus 1. So I can't just do, say, -1 because I have a 2 out here in front. So when you have that, you're going to subtract the 1 away and then divide by 2. So -1/2 for number 6 there. Number 7, we're going to get a 1 root of -4. Now we need to try to factor that out. Factors of 3 that would combine to give me a -1. 3 and 1 is the only thing I can think of. It had to be +3, +1, or -3, -1. And neither of those give me the -1 right there on the x. So this is telling me that I'm going to have non-real. I'm going to have irrational. Let me go back. I'm going to have a possible irrational. So I need to use the quadratic formula. So my a value is in front of x squared, which is a 1. The b value is in front of x, which is a -1. And the c value is just the number of 3. And it's -b plus minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So negative b plus minus -1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3. Now, hang on a second. I'll go ahead and put the 2a in. 2 times 1. If you just look at this, what am I going to get? I'm going to get a 1 here minus 12. And 1 minus 12 is a -11. I'm going to be taking the square root of -11. And that's a non-real answer. That's a non-real. And we just want the real ones. So we don't even have to worry with this part, because I'm going to get a non-real answer there for number 7. Number 8, we've got a trivial answer here again. X equals 0. X squared minus 36. So we'll set that equal to 0. Add the 36 away. Take a square root. Whenever I draw the square root, I have to do plus minus. And the square root is 6. 36 is 6. So 3 zeros here. X squared, x equals 6, x equals -6. Okay? On number 9, we're going to get, let's erase some of this stuff off here. So on number 9, we're going to get x equals -8 from this one. X equals +7 from this one. Same idea here where we're trying to factor that. Factors of 5 that would combine to give me a negative 2. So again, I'm going to have like it can only be negative 1, negative 5, or positive 1, positive 5, but neither of those gives me the negative 2. So if I could just see, let's see what this right here would give me, right? The b squared minus 4ac. If that number is negative, that's called a discriminant. If that number is negative, then I'm not going to have any real roots here. So the b value, the a value is 1, the b value is negative 2, and the c value is 5. So I'd wind up with negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 5. I can already tell. All right, 2 squared is 4 minus 20. And that's going to give me a negative number underneath this radical again. I'll get a negative number under that radical, and that's a non-real number. So all I have are these two real roots. Okay. On number 10, let's set that one equal to 0. The little power of 2 that just means you have two roots there. I mean, that has nothing to do with your zeros. That you just have a zero that repeats twice. X plus 7, if you set that equal to 0, x equals negative 7. And the last one, x minus 2, if you set that equal to 0, you're going to get x equals 2. The power is just telling you that it repeats 4 times, so you don't have to repeat it 4 times. You just have 3 zeros, and there they are.